Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe to help me grow the channel so I can continue to give free guidance to those who need it. This is a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Horizon. This is a full moon in Pisces message, as we have the full moon in Pisces tomorrow. Emotions are very intense at the minute for a lot of people. Our intuition may be on point, dreams may be very vivid, there may be a lot of memories floating around in your mind, and just overall intense energy. Geminis may be also feeling quite vulnerable at the moment, as we're going into Mercury retrograde tomorrow, and that's also quite an intense time, especially for Virgos and Mercury and Geminis, because they're ruled by Mercury. My experience with Mercury retrograde, if you work with it, then you'll flow through it more easily. But if you fight it and don't try and do the work, then things won't, they just won't go your way. So it's not a time really for action when we go into Mercury retrograde. It's all about RE, revise, reinvent, revisit, review. It could be reconciliation, reinvent yourself. But as for making big decisions and things like that, Mercury retrograde is not the time. It's also in Libra, which is in the 7th house, which is all to do with our relationships. So this Mercury retrograde is going to be quite intense for a lot of people, especially those who have a lot of Libra in their chart. I think I have 4 placements. So that's why I've been feeling the intense energy. But overall, it can be very positive if you work through it and you deal with what needs to be dealt with. That's my advice anyway. So for Geminis, we're calling upon Archangel Sandalphon right now, because he's the angel that's associated with Pisces. He's the angel of music and prayer. He communicates with you through music. He passes on your prayers to the higher realms and to your loved ones. And he's generally a very light-hearted, loving angel, and he's very easy to connect with. All you have to do is call upon him and he's there. So for this reading, he'll be giving out the messages. So the first card is what Archangel Sandalphon wants you to be aware of. Now, the reason I have the cards laid out like this, it's just until I get used to doing videos and uploading them. And trying to get the visualization right, because it's very complicated to do. So without further ado, what does Archangel Sandalphon want you to be aware of at this time? So you've got the 5 of Pentacles. So if you have been feeling a little left out, isolated, kind of left out in the cold from others, Archangel Sandalphon wants you to remember that you have everything that you need within you. Stop dismissing your needs to fulfill others. Don't be given to others when you need it yourself, especially around finances, because this card is connected with finances too. Energy, time, it's about you bringing more balance in. If you keep giving, people will keep taking, so you can't blame them for taking. So it's about you coming back and fulfilling your own needs, basically, and stop looking to others for approval, and basically just stop giving. Because when you look at the people that you're giving to, they probably have more than what you have anyway. So it's about pulling back your resources and focusing on yourself, and knowing that you can have all that you desire, but you're not going to have if you keep giving and giving. So that's what he wants you to be aware of right now. So moving forward, the first card over here is what he wants you to focus on for yourself. And here you have it, the King of Pentacles. So with these reads, I kind of want the core cards more to be the energy connected to you, not necessarily anybody else. So at the moment, this is telling you that you are the king of your castle, that you can create all that you desire by focusing on what needs to be done. If your energy is scattered and you're given to other people, you can't fulfill what you're meant to fulfill. You can't be the king if you're giving and giving to others. You've got to pull back your energy, focus on yourself, set your intention, set your desires, Be compassionate towards yourself. You know, ground yourself. Make sure you spend time out in nature. Make sure you're grounded in the present moment. You can be successful and you can have the financial success that you desire, but you've got to pull back your energy in and work on everything that you can for yourself. Use your own tools, your own resources to create the life that you desire. It's also a very good card for when you want to continue expanding a business or set up in a new business. And if you're thinking of ways that you can utilize your own skills and abilities, do it. Focus on that and just know that the money will come. But if you keep giving and giving, you're not going to be able to maintain any success. So it's really about pulling back in and focusing on yourself right now. A lot of the cards this month are, but truly that's where that's where it all starts. Once you look after yourself, put your own needs first, that's when everything will start improving for you. So remember, you have the Midas touch. It's just about making sure that you use your resources wisely. So moving forward, what do I need to release? So the second card here is, what do you need to release? So you've got the past. So through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So again, it's releasing what no longer serves you, letting go of past memories and situations. It's not easy. I know life can be very hard at times, and when the full moon arises, I always find it brings up emotions that you thought you may have dealt with, you know, and it may trigger memories and, you know, situations that need more healing. I find you may think you've done the healing, but it pops up again. But the only way out is through. So it is just about looking back at the past in a forgiving way, forgiving yourself above all, writing it out, and basically focusing your energy on yourself and knowing that whatever hasn't worked out to the way you planned or hoped, it's going to work out better. You've just got to trust. So it's letting go of the past and focusing your energy on yourself, and creating the life that you desire, because you do have the ability to do that. You're very what's the word? You can throw your hand to anything basically, and you can always adapt to any situation. So if you put that into your own life and your own, you know, your own career, your own hobbies, your own interests, imagine what you can create. So it really is about bringing it back into yourself. So the next card, they ask, Archangel Sandalphon asks what you should reflect on right now. So sorry if I'm getting a bit confused. This is my 4th reading in a row on video. So here so you've got the leadership here, King of Wands. So what do you need to reflect on? Basically you have 2 kings here, and this also confirms that you have the ability to succeed in all that you desire. This is about connecting in with your skills, you know, using what you can to create the life that you desire, to make the money that you want to make. You do have the tools, you've got the skills, you've got the abilities. All you need is the confidence and to know that you can be a leader. And this is regarding your own life, your own career. It's not about other people. It's really down to yourself. It's about reflecting on what you have and what you can utilize, and using all the skills and abilities to move forward, where eventually you will be able to help others. But by actually stepping into your power and inspiring others is actually helping others. But again, you have 2 kings there. That's 2 really strong energies, and it's coming in. And you know, the Gemini may have the twins, they're not sure which way to go. You've got your passions here. You could have your working life there. You don't know if your passions are going to bring in the money that you need it to make, but it will. It's about following them. And also the king is also about mastering his ability, you know, mastering his skills. So instead of having scattered energy, it's about focusing on, okay, I want to do this and this is what I'm going to do. And sorry for banging the table. And by doing that and putting your energy into that one thing at a time, that's when everything will start improving for you. So again, really positive. So know that you do have it. You've just got to trust in yourself. Just have confidence. So the next one is what do I need to embrace moving forward? So let's see what this card has. As I said earlier, I set the intention and I shuffle the cards before I come on, just to save time really and get used to it, so I don't know what cards are going to come up. So here we have the Hermit. So what Archangel Sandalphon wants you to embrace moving forward is moving back into your own energy. You know, the Hermit is not lonely and isolated. The Hermit is quite happy in their own space because they've created that little comfort zone for themselves. It's not that it's necessarily a comfort zone all the time, because you're constantly moving forward and trying to learn new things, but it is about enjoying your own company, enjoying your own energy, reining your energy back in so you can be the mentor that you need. Because I always say our souls know what we need. All we need to do is take the time out to listen to its guidance. The Hermit, again, it's about mastering your skill, you know, gaining the wisdom and moving forward. It's about going back into, you know, focusing on what you need to learn, focusing on what you want to improve in your working life and to do with your passions, and know that by doing so you will create, again, I keep saying the life that you desire, but you will create that happy, the home life, the working life, the feeding your soul, and the not feeling left out in the cold anymore, you know, not feeling isolated because you're stepping into your power, you're letting go of the past. So the next card is your advice and encouragement. Okay, so you've got turn your worry into wonder, surrender to the experience. So this card asks, what possibilities can you dream into reality? So, you know, it's kind of quite like this card as well. If you sit down and take time to identify what you want to manifest into your life by putting in the hard work and, you know, really mastering your skill, I can't get it up, mastering your skill, and trusting that you are the leader, especially in your own life, regarding your own spirituality and your own passions. I feel you're quite intuitive, but you dismiss your inner knownness a lot and you tend to listen to other people. You know, it's about turning that worry back into wonder, as this says, and surrender to the experience and trusting that you know what you need deep down. And if you just empowered yourself and gave some energy, some of that energy that you willingly give to others, could you imagine what you can achieve? Definitely use your cards. I feel a lot of people have got cards and they're tools they're not using, and you know, look up Google, look up different spreads you could use, make up your own spreads, you know, sit down and write how you feel, just as you turn the card, write what you feel, what you see, what any special messages you're getting regarding the card. It's a great way of healing and of just gaining clarity. I use the cards a lot. It's not to tell me, oh, what's going to happen. It's usually to confirm my inner knownness, and sometimes I just need guidance, you know, on what I need to do in a certain situation. And that's why I always try and teach people to use cards as much as they can. So definitely start using your cards more, or else go on to pages where people are, you know, posting daily cards, and you'll get the advice that you need. So the next card is a message from Archangel Sandalphon. So here you've got the Emperor. So this, you've got two kings and the Emperor, and the Emperor is the king of the kings. You know, he's come out this the second time, today. You know, he didn't get to the seat in the throne, but he wasn't born into that place. He worked hard to get there. He used organisation, leadership and structure, and that's what it is. It's about being disciplined. You know, disciplined with your time, disciplined with your energy, disciplined with your money, your resources. Focusing on yourself. The Emperor is he's also the provider, and he looks after his family and his loved ones, but sometimes you can give too much, so it's about reining it back in, filling your own cup before you try and fill anybody else's. And the Emperor is about trusting in yourself. Yes, use your logic, use your rationale, but don't let yourself block yourself from feeling from your heart space, because that's one thing the Emperor tends to do. So I've got the yes no tarot here, yes no maybe. So I want you to think of a question and a yes no question, a yes no answer, and I'm going to pull the card now if you have your question, and we'll see what comes out. So we have, right. Oh, this is the 4th time yes came out. This is cool. So it says, yes, a period of harmony and peace, taking a balanced approach to resolving conflicts, and it's temperance. So temperance is all about balance. It's, you know, balancing, as we were talking about earlier, the energy, your emotions, your finances, the time you give to yourself and to other people, and knowing that by giving to yourself, you are also improving your relationships in all areas of your life. But this is definitely a yes. So trust in divine time, and just bring more balance into your life, and that's where the changes are going to be made. Be very gentle with yourself at this time, because there's a lot of past issues coming up. There's a lot of childhood traumas. There's a lot of drama going around. You know, the moon seems to bring out a lot. Well, it's not the moon, but people seem to be affected by the energy, especially when they don't work in it or work with it. So just be mindful and look after yourself. I just feel drawn to pull one more message there, and I'll use the light seers. Just one more message from the cards, just to see what else you need to focus on right now. So you have the 4 of Wands. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's your happy home life, your stability, the celebration, spending time with loved ones. It's also known as the twin flame card. It's about, you know, really enjoying and embracing life. You get your relationship right with yourself, and every other area of your life is going to improve. You know, you're going to have emotional situations that you never dreamed of. You're going to have fun. You're going to celebrate each other. You're going to have the stability, but you won't get that until you start bringing more balance into your life. It's all there. It's just you have to get out of your own way to allow it to happen instead of trying to force it to happen. Because when you treat yourself right, you teach others how to treat you, and that's when, you know, you're setting your boundaries. They're like invisible boundaries. So just a little affirmation card for the time ahead. Set an alarm in the morning and label it, and maybe repeat it a few times during the day, and just take a few moments out to use the following affirmation. So today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. So label that into your phone, and write it out and post it. Place it in, you know, on top of your fridge, near your kettle, wherever you're going to be going a few times a day, and just take a moment out just to say that affirmation and allow yourself to feel it. And that's when the universe will start understanding what you need. When you know what you want, that's when the universe will work tirelessly to bring you what you deserve. But first you've got to believe it. So I hope that resonates with you, Gemini. Please like, share and subscribe so I can grow the channel, and I appreciate your support. Bye.